All right, we're here. I'm kind of saying it like that because it took a little while to set everything up. Just a little while, though, because we had an update, and now we have a quest, and it is Bedtime Story, Chapter 4, Act 6, Cold Case Commission. So, go to Sumeru's Adventurers Guild and talk to Catherine. You arrive at the Adventurers Guild in Sumeru. Catherine seems to have a very tricky commission for your docket. Enable focus experience mode to avoid conflicts with other quests occupying locations and characters. Ooh, I kind of like that. So that means that nothing else will interfere. Entering focused experience mode. Yes. Now I want to be yelling, "Dadgummit, no!" whenever we get to somewhere where I'm not trying to be there yet, story-wise. All right, so let's teleport over here. Let's get to the Adventurers Guild, which will be with Chi-Chi about 50 steps, with Zhongli about 10. So let's get on up here, talk to Catherine, and start this sucker. Hi, Catherine.
Perfect. It's you two.
It is the two of us.
I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
Why are our names written all over it? Are we responsible? Did we cause it? What did we do?
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I've never heard of that classification before. But sure, we're happy to take this on. Which Archon do you need us to deal with today? I'm going to look at the first one.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system.
Okay.
In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks
I don't
us
like
to
intimidation
do is
anyway.
to find a missing person.
Who be missing? Is it our sister? Or
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
because it's
I came
Lumine?
across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
But I don't feel like we've done that in
That's for
Sumeru.
sure.
Not me, at least. Flattery will get you everywhere with Paimon, but I can't guarantee we'll be able to complete it either.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
Hit it with our best shot.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing.
Uh-oh.
But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name.
Arr?
They can only provide information about his general appearance.
What is his appearance in general?
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
Is he a shut-in? Like me?
If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this
Or that I
missing
aspire to be?
villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere.
How do you know?
It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
Unless someone's paying you to do it. True, that would be a little strange.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
All right then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
I bet Paimon is. Here we go. Chapter 4, Act 6, Bedtime Story. I thought it was just getting really dark all of a sudden. Time definitely, continued on and became dusk or sunset. Just dusk kind of sunset. Who cares? Let's go to Vimara Village. Do I want to go from here or here? We still have someone to save from this village, don't we? Which I don't think is connected to this quest whatsoever.
We made it to Vamara Village!
Vamara,
Why
Vamara.
don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
All right, so stop talking so I can talk to Broham here. I know it's not spelled Broham, I just feel like saying it.
Hello there. You looking
Hi.
to buy something?
No.
I do business in this area.
Good to know.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vamara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much
We're
had
not
it
like
up to
other
here in
adventurers.
questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this
What about
person we're
Tailway?
looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
Does he like to wear his hair to the left side? Does he have
I
hair?
have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you.
Well, she is
I
short.
was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
So those three are a no-go then? Is there anything else you could tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't
Yes.
know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
All right, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
But he likes wearing his hair to the right.
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly
So
kind.
he may
for
have
a
still had
person.
hair.
Always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion.
Does his neck hurt?
Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't
Multiple
many young
times.
people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
But if something bad did happen,
Moved away without telling anyone?
that'd be
No.
sad.
He's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village, there's no way he would have been able to manage that.
True.
All right, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Alright, who else got info? Old man over there. Stay right there. Oh, I thought there was like a bridge down here that we can cross with. It's only up above our heads.
Wheel of life.
So hopefully we won't have to swim. It dipped us in the water anyway. Our footsies are wet.
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Haven't talked to him since the girl went
So
missing.
that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village.
Are they
But
living?
somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others.
What type are we
He would
talking?
often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village.
Oh, that's
And
type.
whenever
Good.
someone had
Good.
something on their mind, He was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities, but he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
What about his social security number?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but
You know what
I
bank he
just
banks
can't
with?
remember. No matter how
What's
you
the routing
look
number?
at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
If so, then everybody's
It's
age has caught up
okay.
with him.
There's no need to force yourself to try and remember.
Everybody.
We'll figure something out.
So we just turn and walk away from him? Ooh, is there someone watching from behind the fish?
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
That would seem fishy. There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name.
Or what he looks
And
like.
nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
We've seen that before, though. I would say it's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
He was a collective imaginary friend.
Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Could it be like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Yep.
You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep.
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm the traveler and Paimon is Paimon.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My
They
name is
wouldn't.
Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
We'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Well, if we're following you, then you're the lead. I mean, come on. So do we follow? Or, okay, yeah, we follow. I was wondering if it's going to be one of those jump cut type things. Go to the place indicated by Atosa. Okay. Okay, I wanted to make sure that they weren't like treasure hoarders that were going to jump me when I walked by. And they're not. Wait, didn't we go this way when we lost? I really need to finish up that world quest. Or not world quest, side quest. Does it count as a world quest? It's just not an Archon quest. I think it is a world quest though. Wait, where'd she go? Ah, over here.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's
Wow.
so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been.
Were you in love with this
I
person?
was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village.
Mm-hmm.
The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to or if I should say anything at all.
So you made an
Everyone has
imaginary
their
friend
own
too.
problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
I think I get what you mean. That's what family is for. Let's see. Yeah, first one.
Really? You know
Really?
exactly how I feel?
I used to have someone like that, a family member that I could talk to no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out.
Aww.
This is one of them.
Wow,
It's Paimon.
that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When
Ain't
it
I?
comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so
Aranara.
thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
Sounds like they're
I
gone.
didn't know whether that
gone.
meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
No, it is not.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Don't say that. You helped us understand him better.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to
Together?
think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same time of day, and time never seemed to pass. Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. What Atosa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Dots. Uh-oh. Not an abyss mage. Yo, was there something in the backpack?
Disorder. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
There was like something that was beyond the hilly churls from the standpoint of the abyss mage. Tosa?
Uh-oh,
Hide.
we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
I was born ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Ask
Already. Let's take down your little shields. And now he slates you up. We get back against the wall. Okay, never mind. We lost the wall. Well, the wall's still there. We just lost you on it. Gone. More.
Wipe out! I will have order. Stabilize. Go!
Why am I taking damage? Oh, because of the... I'm dumb.
Go, Barret Buddy!
Dropping.
Life goes on.
Shoots. Shots.
Water jet!
Show him what you got.
Crumble.
Oops, wrong button. Let it rain and clear it out. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. And then there was you.
Stabilize.
Wrong button. Seriously, the R button is messing me up. Your shield's almost gone. Drop it, drop it. And boom. Talk to Atasa. Atasa.
Thank you so much. I wasn't
Yo, time just
expecting monsters
reversed.
to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no
Hopefully you
trouble.
run. Question we should be asking now is, what is the Abyss Order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately.
How come the
They seem
Hilly Trolls
agitated
didn't
and
jump
would often
in?
attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsleif!
You say it before I get to see him? Ooh, what did he just handle? He handled something.
Ah, it's you two.
Oh,
Yes.
a friend of yours?
Yes. Last we saw him, he disappeared.
Well, I'll leave you all to it.
Wait, was that the last we saw him?
I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the
No,
others
we've seen him
anyway.
since he disappeared into the portal,
See you later.
right?
Yep, see you
Down
later,
in the chasm? When we met up with Lumine? It's been a long time since we saw Dainsleif.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
True.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
I didn't get to see him. I just saw poofs.
Naturally.
Red poofs.
Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
Well, we're also on their tail, but I'll admit we ran into them on accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place.
Mm-hmm.
The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
You don't?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
That's fair.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Okay, well, let's see what more we can learn from the villagers. And after that, you also owe us many answers.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't
did.
worry. There should be ample time to talk.
You return to Vimera village to gather intel based on what you've learned to question the villagers until the sky grows dark. But I was able to catch all that. Ah, blue moon.
So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village.
Yes.
Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories.
Yes.
That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
No, it is not. Well then, how about the intel you promised us?
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
I don't think Dainsley disappeared last time we saw him. It was the time before that he disappeared through the portal.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I want to have faith in her.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
No, I have
There's
not.
still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary.
Guess we're not talking about the guy
I
that's
love
missing
to
in the village
admit it,
anymore.
but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Brother?
What happened between the two of you? What really happened in Conria back then?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Conria. The wise, Roptatir. The visionary, Vedrfolnir. Gold, Rhindaughter. The foul, Sertologi. And Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
What a name
No
dump.
matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Somehow, everything is connected. That's true. And the stone slates we found in the ruin in Fontaine, ones that outline Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely the older brothers doing as well. I'm not attempting.
They were once people of great esteem in Conria, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. The 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
It must be hard to talk about all this. Thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley
Oh?
lines?
Traveler, You were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes?
Yes.
I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
And one of the things that flows through ley lines are memories.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village, the person who seems to exist only in people's memories, could it be connected?
Possibly. Memories, ley lines, the loom of fates, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Yeah, but where? Are we fast forwarding through the night? We are. Look at that little fast forward. And big stretch.
Oh, so tired.
What are you on?
I used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
I didn't sleep well either. My head's a mess.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Let's get to it. All right, so talk to Dainsleif. Come on. All right, so there he is. Hi, Otham.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
You good?
Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Not that well.
Young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
So saying here that
Memories
person
of him.
disappeared?
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Well, what exactly did you remember?
I remember
Yes.
handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Huh?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is that even possible? We're in Sumeru, where they implanted dreams into people, so this is kind of a dumb question.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too?
Yup.
Maybe they never knew him at all.
No, he didn't.
Why would he do something like that?
Because he's a jerk.
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That the person that did this is a
That their
gigolomaniac.
goal is still
And if
to
you've
obtain
seen
the
Chaos
eye of
Head,
the
you know what I'm
first
talking about.
field
If not,
tiller.
best of luck.
They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe? What if that memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However,
Academia might be.
considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part.
Saying single-minded
Come with
makes him
me.
sound dumb.
We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
And if it's not,
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
but what if someone follows us? Ugh. If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, aren't we just exposing the eye's location? Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted that memory in the first place. To force Dean to confirm the eye's location. He's probably thinking the same thing. Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. It seems like he might already have a plan. Either way, Dane.
Of course.
So, where are we going to? Aha. Over here. By the chasm. The last place we had seen Dane before today. And it looks like we got some ore that we gotta get.
Solidify.
White iron chunk, and iron chunk. Oh, so therapeutic to mine. Oh, investigate. Got some money.
Gather.
Don't go away. There we go. We got the iron chunk before it went away from us. Mining. And we ain't got a pickaxe. So we gotta get much higher. And I guess this is the size we gotta
So
get.
you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure.
You can stumble upon it.
Let's check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Huh? What up? Someone's messing with his head.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
What was Dane gonna tell me just now?
Hey, wait up!
Don't forget about Paimon. All right, enter the place where the field tiller's eye is hidden. Place of revelations. Yeah, I'm fine with our lineup. Start. Enter the depths of the ruin. Door of Resurrection activated. And we're gliding. What's with these decrepit statues? Ooh, some here. Investigate. No, investigate. Oh, it's just an adventurous flower. What about over here? Adventurous pocket watch. All right, continuing on. You guys!
Life goes on.
Go. Yeah.
Hit him up! All right, one more to get, one more to get. Don't you hop away from me!
Get him!
Solidify.
And excuse me, we'll do that. I'll take you guys out first because it looks like your typing matches Pyro.
Stabilize.
No escape!
Make it hurt. And then there was you.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door, Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Aye, aye, Dainsleaf. And we just zip across. Ooh, is there something up here? If there is, we can't get it like that. Up. A chest. I'll take this, if you don't mind, Dane. Alright, let's continue on up. What up is there? No, it's just back down that way. Ooh. A ruin hunter.
Solidify!
Wheel of life.
Go ahead, sit down. There you go. Good, buddy.
Water jet! Gather!
Keep it going. Get this health back and
Stabilize!
nope, bad angle. Ah, not nice, dude. And this is how you get defeated. Sitting down because someone shot you in your eye.
Water jet!
One more? There we go. All right. Start. Ooh. Pretty. All right, I guess we got to go down. Yes. All right, where to next?
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Oh, you mean like that? Okay, well, I want to rotate that one more time. Perfect. Easy.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
To the right. And a twist and a turn. Upsy daisy. Through here. Okay. A clearing. Is this where you put the eye?
Looks like we can't go any further.
Do we have to go any further? Is the eye up there in its hands?
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Not surprising.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Surprise.
Alright, let's go ahead, hit him up. No breathing. I know it's not the words. It just felt like it fit well.
No one escapes by sight!
Hear the final prophecy.
A little bit more, little bit more, little bit more.
Stabilize!
I see them.
And now we can freeze again, and we probably finish him up without him ever really getting a chance to move. Oh, never mind. He gets to hold on to his health.
Hey, go, go, Barracuda!
Just keep shooting. Smelt that cold exterior of his.
Gather.
Go.
Perish in the storm. Winter is nigh.
Well, can it be yay? Oh, wait, no. Nay and yay are the opposites. Nigh is not the opposite.
This is
How about you stop moving, okay? That'd make things a lot easier.
All shall succumb. Taste and see.
A little bit more.
Desolation.
Yay, got him. Amber,
Just as
you're
I
MVP.
suspected. The false memories were a trap.
Yep.
The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
Uh-huh.
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
See what?
Dane? What's wrong?
Spit it out.
Can you feel that?
Nope.
There's been a disturbance in the ley lines.
We didn't feel it.
Must be the work of the Abyss.
That's believable.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You two, do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Will you be all right on your own? Or leave you here on your own? Will you be all right?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
All right. I don't think that's what divide and conquer means. I think it means to divide up your enemies and conquer them when they're weaker because they're divided. Bane does have a point. Does he though? Something still feels off. What am I missing? What's gonna happen? Is this looming? Yup.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
Well, someone did go ahead of her.
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
So we're not gonna get to know what happens with the two of them. They just point swords and that's it.
The Abyss Order's on the
Yep.
move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey,
What's
look
going
at
on with the
those
hilly
hill
trails?
trails over there.
They seem strangely calm.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
Wait, I hear something.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
You heard too, Paimon? It was someone's voice.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilichurls in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Like in the village? I guess leave them be. Wait, this way.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilichurls are calm.
You see, we're both still here.
Ooh.
We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
It's that voice again. Check on the hilichurl. Wait, there's a different one that we got to check on?
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly. Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people.
Does this have to do with that story of the guy with the father? Actually, that might have been the
When you
last one.
awake,
Spotting's leaf.
that which differentiates us shall be no more.
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilichurls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least.
You would think.
Let's
But
put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
aye, aye, Paimon. Aye, aye. Go talk to Miraha. Which side should we be approaching from? This side. Let's not run out of stamina. That would be bad. There's a red border around the village. Around where we can be. All right. Grandpa Miraha.
Grandpa Amadea, is everyone
Amadea.
all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
What about the missing
that's
person?
good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
You better not be like, missing villager.
Hmm? Someone's gone missing, you say?
Dadgummit.
Who would that be?
Huh?
Knew it. You don't remember? Things just got even more complicated.
You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea.
Good to know when to let it go there, Paimon.
Something's definitely not right. We
Definitely
just talked
not.
to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that.
Of course
What
not.
do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
It's too early to say. We should check in with the others first.
You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
Are we going to go ask Broham? Or Tosa? You're going to go talk to Broham. Wait. He's not in the same place, is he? Yeah, he was across the river before. He's a merchant.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
You guys all put in the
Just as
commission.
expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You do?
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Have you seen him recently? You know where he went?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Given everything Dane mentioned about disturbances with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely this is related to memories. Ah, stop it! We need to think carefully. What's really going on? People have forgotten about the missing person. We are presently traversing someone's memories. We've returned to a point before the disappearance took place. Interpret.
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada, no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories.
We are presently traversing someone's memories?
No, Baram still remembers him. He just forgot about the fact that this person
I think we
went
returned
missing.
to a point, though. Or interpreting someone's... presently
If
traversing
this
someone's
person only
memories.
exists in people's memories. Maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the leyline disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
If we really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Implant memories into the minds of others.
Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell. Scenes from false memories will not change. Time does not pass within false memories. False memories are easily forgotten. Time does not pass.
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
I feel like that's a
No
From
wonder!
jump.
All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing!
time is passive. Oh, we're not on auto anymore.
That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day.
Wouldn't it be nice to have some time outside of the 24 hours of the day? As long as you don't age.
If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
If we consider this conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memory this is seems to have an obvious answer. Atosa.
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
And also, they always go off to talk at a certain place, and they were seen going off to talk. Or the person was seen going off to talk.
That's exactly what Atosa described!
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
Let's go to the tree.
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
Except for, here's the thing. You'll have to wait to see it next time, because that's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, we find out what is going on with this whole memory thing. Deuces.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an AK, wet working. The roaches get the race spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't mention me either.